So today is day one on our 18-day journey, and we're here in San Juan Capistrano. We're starting off the trip today. We're actually heading right up to LA right now to pick up some new carts that were built for us, and have to go to our coffee place and do a few other errands and pick up some crew members. And then we're on our way to Albuquerque, New Mexico, where we're going to meet up with the rest of the crew, and then we're going to be heading over towards Tennessee to Bonnaroo Music Festival. Just Squeezed and Just Brewed. We're all about living life to the fullest. Like from day one, like it was all about how can I make enough money so that I can go out and live my life. Whatever, you know, and for me it was to go out and explore the world and travel, and it was to ski and have the freedom to not have to get a job in the winter. I wanted to make money so that I could just do what I wanted to do.
My name's Mike Becker. I'm a metal fabricator. I have a little company called Built by Becker, and I made these carts for Josh here. We do some general metal fab and some light sheet metal work. This whole area is called Big Arts Labs. It's kind of a community of artists and sculptors and you name it. Everybody and everything is here, and welcome.
Now we're trying to figure out how to get 4 of them into a 8-foot bed. It's not really working, but we're going to figure it out. So it's a little bit of a math problem. Intelligentsia coffee. This is the coffee that we use. We're actually just picking up our tea right now. Our coffee is going to get shipped from Chicago. These guys also roast in Chicago. They roast here in LA and they roast in Chicago. We'll do a little tour inside, show you guys the roaster, and that's what we're up to.
Hi, my name's John Imig. I work for Intelligentsia Coffee. We're based out of Chicago, but we have our satellite office here in Los Angeles, and I'm going to show you a little bit around. Where all our green coffee comes in these bags. We keep about a week's worth of coffee in here at any given time. This is all coffee that's waiting to be roasted. And you can see this is the green coffee here. This is what it looks like before it's roasted. It's heavy, it's dense, it's hard. This is a 1940s Gotthard roaster. It's a German-made roaster, and it's kind of Frankenstein together. We've added some extra parts to it to make it work best for us. From there, we get it sent off into the packing room. And here, this is where we hand pack all the coffees. So all of our bags are hand labeled, hand packed. You can see it's kind of cool. We've got coffees from all over the world: Zambia, El Salvador, Colombia, Rwanda, Costa Rica. Coffees from all over the world. We're buying coffees from 22 different countries and buying them almost exclusively directly. So we're meeting with the farmers, working with them, developing farming techniques. This is the main coffee that Just Brewed is using. This is our main flagship espresso. Just Brewed goes through at any one of the events. I don't know exactly how much, but a lot of Black Hat espresso at all the Just Brewed events. It's a great partnership because we're able to get our coffee, which we work very hard on, out to all the good people, you know, all the musicians and music appreciators, and Just Brewed are all really great people. Some of my friends are on the crew, so I'm biased, but yeah, a great gig and a great crew.
We're on our last stop. We're picking up one of our baristas, Matt, and we're going to his house now. We're in Silver Lake, part of LA.
I'm Matty Sala. We're here in LA, about to start a 3,000-mile journey over toward Bonnaroo, where we're going to put some of my barista extraordinaire skills to the test. I think I'm most excited to travel across the country again. Just like drive over with a bunch of strangers. Pretty excited to see Medeski, Schofield, Martin, and Wood.
Next stop is Albuquerque, New Mexico. We're gonna meet up with Nick, and he's been packing the truck for the last couple of days, so it'll be all ready to go. And we're picking up a new awesome camper trailer for our business, and we're gonna hook it up, and we're gonna be on our way to Tennessee. Obviously it's all about the business, but we all always love to bring in the lifestyle aspect of it, and we're gonna stop and do some swimming and some cliff diving, and maybe even find some new neat things to explore. You know, it's good to have a routine and to follow something, but there's so many of us that have this like burning desire for more. The real shit behind my companies is making money, absolutely. The reason is not so we can be dirty rich and roll around in fancy cars and whatever. It's to live our fucking lives. It's to live our lives to the absolute fullest and have time to do it. Because look around, no one has any fucking time. No one has time to live their life. No matter what you do, even if you don't make any money and you should be living your life to the fullest. Like you should be doing what you want to do. You should be waking up with some kind of burning desire for something. You should have some kind of passion inside of you. At the end of the day, that's happiness. Like that's our own pursuit of happiness. That's what my companies have kind of created for me, for sure. And now with the stuff that now I'm teaching and, kind of trying to empower people to start their own companies and step outside of the norm and look at the possibilities for themselves. It's almost 6 a.m. and we're in Flagstaff, Arizona. We just drove through the night. We're gonna catch a little bit of sleep here, take a quick little rest. We're super behind schedule. We have to pick up a new camper trailer, so we have to get some logistics taken care of and meet up with the rest of the guys.
We are at Chisholm RV Rentals and Sales in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We're picking up the micro light here. It's gonna be fat living from now on. Super kush.
Sweet. Home sweet home.
Gary. Probably the best person in Albuquerque, New Mexico to be telling you about these boxes right here. We put in these huge things inside of a box truck after Nick gets here, which is always delayed. He told me earlier he was going to be able to delayed.
It's 10 now and we're waiting for Nick. We're going to try crispy on top of our thing.
I've been here in Albuquerque with a small crew getting this truck loaded full of all that stuff, and we picked up our Cushman that's on this truck over here. We're getting everything together, getting ready to hit the road for a couple hours tonight, and hopefully get a good swimming in the morning before we get to Bonnaroo.
So we get in last night. It's gotta be like 1 a.m. We pull into Santa Rosa and we're like, okay, this nice lake's here. And then we get out and we find a swarm of bugs. Not bugs, fucking skeeters. The worst kind of bugs. Hanging out at camp with the bugs and the homies.
My name is Lauren, aka Soulmate. We are in Santa Rosa, New Mexico. I have no idea really what we're gonna do today. I know we're gonna go swim in the Blue Hole, which is awesome, and drive.
Vehicle I don't know much about, however getting it up there was a real pain in the ass. Hi, I'm Ian Kipp. I'm from Aspen, Colorado. This is my truck. Doing pretty well here. We're strapped in, we're ready to go. It should make it.
Oh my God!
Oh, great. This was awesome.
Good. Cold.
It's pretty cold, yeah.
We have a really nice, well thought out design. And our company is all about doing things totally out of the normal. Like, we travel around, we're not a brick and mortar, we don't just run a coffee shop like everyone else does. So people are yearning for that adventure.
I'm drinking iced coffee.
Sort of like one of those times of the day when coffee really hits the spot. This is Bojangles, and we're somewhere in the panhandle of Texas getting coffee. Oklahoma. We're gonna eat at the Grand Buffet inside the Grand Casino, owned by the Grand Patwani people. I'm talking bacon. I'm talking eggs. I'm talking, is this orange juice? Day. Go girl! Go girl! It's your birthday! My brother gets the mimosas like it's your birthday!
It's 32.
Yeah?
More than this guy.
Loading up the trucks, and we're on our third day on the road since we've left Albuquerque, and we've come into some problems with a windshield being smashed in, and we're gonna fix up the problems and move on. So this is one of the worst things that can happen next to an accident where someone gets hurt.
We got jacked, man. Someone broke into Ian's truck, took his laptop bag, took my bag of clothes, bag of my camping gear, and now we're dealing with the cops. See if we can get our stuff back. Sucks.
Yeah, we'll do a report.
So yeah, we just had a little bit of an unfortunate incident. Someone busted one of the truck windows and stole a laptop and some money. Anyway, we're fixing the problem. We're gonna get some plexiglass and fix the window for them right now. And those guys are gonna go clean up the mess. We'll meet up here in about another 30 minutes and then get back on the road. So unfortunately, this is part of, kind of part of, you know, traveling around. It's wrong. It's fucked up.
A bunch of stuff got stolen. Something that's not really normal for us. A different experience than we usually have. Made for an interesting morning. It's pretty unfortunate, and just enjoying this beautiful Oklahoma view right now. Try to make the rest of the day a little bit better than the first half.
Someone let the lights on.
We
Had kind of a rough start to the day. Truck got broken into, smash and grab. Got away with thousands of dollars worth of gear. And yeah, now we're gonna exercise the demons from today. We're gonna get on the road. Tomorrow's gonna be a good day. Kicking ass, taking names. Hopefully with any luck, we'll go to bed before midnight, get a little sleep, get up, jump back on the road, on to Bonnaroo.
Just stopping in for some food, a little celebration of our team member Cowrie's birthday. So today was a rough day. Just getting over it and getting back together, man. That's what it's about. No matter what though, whatever belongings and things that you have, it's all about the people you're with and the relationships you have, and that's what goes on with our crew here, and that's what makes it worth it for me. The friendships and the relationships, that's worth its weight in gold. And yeah, the show goes on.
So we are camping in Marianne, Arkansas at this beautiful lake. We got here last night at about midnight, which was nice to not show up at 4 in the morning. When we were rolling in last night, we all thought that we were gonna either be attacked by zombies or serial killed. But we're here. We survived the night, so no zombies yet.
Welcome to Memphis, Tennessee. We rolled into town a couple hours ago and we're standing in front of the famous arcade restaurant, oldest restaurant in Memphis, Tennessee. It's kind of like one of the biggest benefits about doing the road trip part of this is get to see a lot of fun places, some historic buildings, and really enjoy the country, get a good dose of Americana on your way out to a big festival. So a couple hours away, we're making good time, giddy up. Shawnee, Oklahoma is a place I'll never go back to. I've always hated Oklahoma, and Kansas, and Nebraska, and Mississippi, and Alabama, and Florida. But mostly I just hate Shawnee right now. Come on, Florida, move your ass. Shit.
So we're here at the airport now, we're about to pick up Rana. After that we're going to head back to Manchester, hunker down for the night, and then tomorrow we're going to Bonnaroo.
I'm Rana from Japan, and I'm a barista working in Vancouver.
We're at a campground just outside of Manchester, Tennessee.
We're about to go into Bonnaroo. Today's check-in, the initial setup, the build-outs. We're gonna check out these spaces, pitch tents that we won't move for a week, and get it cracking. We're gonna crush. You're gonna see some footage of us just making coffee look awesome.
Go rock and roll this thing and get this shit going.
Hello, I'm Connor. I'm with the Just Brewed, Just Squeezed crew here at Bonnaroo. We just got here and we are in line to check in, hoping we start setting up today. And I hear there might be a storm today, so I hope we get the tents up before it starts raining.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Denton, getting ready to go into what's about to be the 4th largest city in Tennessee for a whole weekend. Rocking out Bonnaroo, slinging lemonade, slinging coffee, lots of smiles, lots of high fives, and a damn good time. Can't wait to work with everybody, good to see everybody from across the country, and can't wait to meet all the new friends that are going to be on our staff.
part about Just Brewed is we've created this really neat ambiance with it, and people are really recognizing our signage and our individuality, you know, and our company culture, and which is stuff that I actually teach too. I think it's so important to create a business that appeals to obviously your customer. It appeals to the event that you're running, because you know, if you're pleasing them, they're going to want you back. This is what I call the company culture. Like I'm trying to bring in the best of the best, whether it's even like people who are running the front counter. Like they have to be on it. They have to understand a flow, and they have to feed that flow to the baristas, and the baristas have to be listening, and it's like this like symphony of awesome that starts to happen. You know, it's true. And when it happens, it's the line's moving fast, and people are happy, and the product is right on target every time. And you know, the product meaning our coffee is coming out really high quality, as high a quality as you would going to your very favorite coffee shop.
And we have just finished our first day of unpacking. Yeah, tomorrow's just another day of setup and more fine-tuning of the things we have, and getting ready for the festivities this weekend.
So we're at the Restaurant Depot picking up some paper supplies. We're grabbing some ice, some milk, putting it back in the reefer truck. We're 2 days away from starting this coffee biz up and ready to go.
Today at Bonnaroo was awesome and awe-inspiring, and I'm really impressed at all the hard work that everybody's putting into everything. I'm super impressed that all of these stands are put up and ready to go. It's amazing. It's amazing the work that everybody does.
It's officially the first day at Bonnaroo. We open in 5 hours and 20 minutes, and then we're open 24 hours a day for 4 days straight. So this is what we're up to. It'll be good to see how, you know, these guys do when the lines start piling up. A lot of pros on the team, and I think everything should run really smoothly for them.
Justin Hodson, was born and raised in Los Angeles. Here, I'm ready to kick ass at Bonnaroo.
Less than 24 hours from one of the biggest parties in the country. It's going to go on for 4 of the best days that anybody's ever had, new, old, young, veteran to the event, through all the sweat, all the hard work, and like I said, all the sunburn, smiles, frowns, busted knuckles. We're all just pumped and ready to go. To hear the people that, I can't wait for the lemonade to open. I can't wait for your coffee to open. And they're not just talking about coffee and lemonade. They're talking about Just Brewed, Just Squeezed. They remember us from the years before because we have an awesome crew. We do put out that positivity every year. And this year's going to be only that much more better.
But it's too late. Thursday morning. This is pod 3, Just Brewed, Just Squeezed. We're rocking and rolling. I got Rana here on some milk, throwing down some lattes. We got the coffee brewing. Campers are waking up. Everyone just kind of got in last night. We're just getting stuff rolling.
Waffles going. Waffles. Super excited about making some waffles. We get to try some different flavors to savor.
This year we're rocking 5 different spots. Day 1 for us is always a little bit crazy. We were up all night last night, kind of polishing off everything, finishing, making sure everything was ready to roll for today. So we're kind of, we're a little bit behind, a little bit stressed out, very much, you know, underslept super tired, a couple hours of sleep last night. But this is what we signed up for. We know what we're getting ourselves into. The only way around solving problems and making a business run smoothly and being a strong company is having a good crew of people. So we have a very solid crew of people, and they all know what they're doing, and it's taken time to train them into those positions and find that right person who is able to pull that off and pull this kind of lifestyle business off. At the end of the day, if our coffee machine goes down or our lemonade runs out, which it never does, by the way, we can solve those problems, and if we can't, oh well, it's only lemonade, it's only coffee, no big deal, life goes on, and there's much bigger and better things to focus on. Life's good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's been a long day. I'm a little tired. My feet are a bit sore. Switching from setup mode to cafe mode. Finally making some coffee. Getting behind the espresso machines feels great.
Right now, I am feeling pretty good. Tired. I got 3-4 hours of sleep last night. I've been sleeping pretty good other than that though. Been working pretty hard over the last few days. We set up 2-3 complete businesses, so it's been definitely a lot of work. Prior to that, it was 4 days on the road, so once we open this thing, the weekend's gonna shoot by pretty quick.
Woke up to a bunch of people in line for some hot coffee and some cold coffee. I will probably work somewhere between 13 and 15 hours today, and then I'm gonna go see Medeski, Schofield, Martin, and Wood. It's just one of those things where I guess everyone's getting tired. I've gotten 2 hours of sleep for the last 3 nights.
Today's been pretty awesome. Seen bigger lines, which is awesome. I know people are gonna be coming for that iced coffee because it is nice and hot out here today.
This is crazy, but you have cookie, so share it maybe. Cake and ice cream, they no faze me, but you have cookie, so share it maybe.
Bonnaroo. People are nice and people are so unique. Yeah, it's good experience. People wearing just no bra and then painting. I was so surprised. I never see in Japan. So funny, but it's so beautiful.
Day 3 out here in the campground location, Pod 3 at Bonnaroo. The main venue stand was rocking last night during Kendrick Lamar, and our little cart that we added is popping off, so excited about those 2 things tonight. They're gonna be great.
No grounds in the basket. Dose espresso, turn the machine on, pump it out. Now we want this to be relatively level before we tamp it. Quick polish. Start the extraction and do it again.
It's about 9 o'clock in the morning and we're about to sling some lemonade, so I'm going to show you how to make one. Cup with ice, squeeze this. Welcome to the gun show. Here's your little shot of fresh squeezed lemon and just fill her on up. Easy peasy, that's it.
So we just loaded 125 bags into the little Cushman here. Actually, the Cushman will hold much more. This is a beast, this guy. The importance of ice is so that we can run our business, because all our stuff, especially when it's 90 degrees out here, it's hot. You know, our lemonade is obviously needs to be iced, and our cold brew coffee and our iced lattes and all that. This ice is our biggest asset, our biggest ice set. I've learned so much stuff over the years through building my own company and failing and like succeeding and failing again and succeeding more and learning how to make more money and learning how to create something, kind of a machine that is more of a system that runs just smooth. And it takes a lot of lessons to really start to get to that cruising level. And I'm grateful as hell that I had to experience like all of the bad stuff in my business and traveling across country and hiring the wrong people and having money stolen from me, and all the stuff is a lesson. And those lessons is why I feel like I am who I am today. And not only through business, but through life, relationships, all the shit that we go through in this world. It's a decision on whether we are going to learn from those bad things, or whether we're going to dwell on them and repeat them. Life is filled with lessons, and it's whether we take them to grow and get bigger and better from those lessons, from those hard times. It's a beautiful thing when it all comes together, and these events are recognizing us for, you know, our expertise and our ability to perform better than a lot of the other operations. And I don't want to sound egotistical and like some kind of asshole who's like, oh, we're the best, because we're certainly not. We have a really badass system that we've created over the years, and you know, we're mixing it with a great product. You know, especially Just Brewed. It's on such a level of just it's cruising.
Okay, today is Sunday. It's the last day of Bonnaroo. Main stage closes at like 10 or whenever Billy Joel gets finished doing his thing.
I've just been learning a lot fast from Josh via online, and now out experiencing it firsthand, watching him do his thing. Squeeziversity has almost overnight changed my life in a whole new direction for myself and my family. There's so many vendors out there that I see that aren't doing things as good as they can, and Josh has really taken the time to hone in on details and specifics that I'm learning. And what I'm seeing Josh do really well is not only once the people get to the stand, they get served with a smile from people with a smile on their face, with a great product, and he's getting people through the line quick. I see a lot of stands out there where people are waiting in line too long. They don't have it organized, and I see a lot of good things with Josh really fast here. If you make your business a science, which Josh has already done, you can learn from him and then implement that and be successful like right away. Just learn from the best. He's the best there is if you want to learn how to operate your own lemonade stand, coffee business, those type of businesses. He'll show you.
16. It's Sunday, and today was day 4 of our event, and it went really well. We had a great show. It's still going on right now. We've got another about 8 hours or so actually left still. So everything is going extremely well. The weather has been one of the best weather years I've ever been to at Bonnaroo. It's hot though. I mean, it's very, very hot. It's uncomfortably hot, which is great for selling cold beverages, which is what we do. So that's a dream actually for us. But it does run down the body. So my employees are definitely tired, and I'm tired, and there's an incredible sense of accomplishment. It's like this really great natural high of just feeling like you're on top of the world. For me, I don't work again until September, and we're sitting in June, middle of June right now, so I've got a lot of time before I have to work again. So I'm heading back to Canada. I'm going to do a lot of mountain biking and swimming and hiking in the mountains, and continuing to work on my other part of the business, which is my teaching side, and developing all these programs, and you know, getting that to a really great level so that I can start to help more people open businesses. So it's really exciting for me to be in where I am, and you know, it's cool. So in closing, we had a great show, and we've got about a 4-day drive back to New Mexico where we drop off all the equipment, and then back to LA where I started, and then back on a plane back to the land of big trees and big mountains. Wrapped up our show. We're actually starting to break down now. It's around 11 o'clock at night. We'll probably spend the next few to 4 hours breaking everything down so we can get out of here as soon as possible tomorrow. We always look forward to a really special trip to a really cool waterfall with a really awesome swimming hole. So that's our motivation to get out of here as fast as possible.
The overall experience of Bonnaroo this year, it was hot, it was dusty, it was a lot of work and a lot of fun. Didn't rain, I'm happy about that. It's Monday morning, the 15th of June. Bonnaroo wrapped up last night, and now it's time to get all this stuff in the truck.
Back to the country club. Back to the country club.
We're at Cedar Point Campground. My overall experience of this trip was great. It was fun. It was a little stressful at times. The shower schedule was pretty much non-existent. I think I showered once or twice in a week. So it was really nice to wake up and swim and shower this morning.
It's always nice the first day after to get off site and to shower and to sleep in a bit and go for a swim. It's my favorite part.
To be able to lead people into another way of life and showing them a style of business where they can work, and have a much more deserved freedom that we have not been taught. And then bringing together, like my crew, I bring together this big crew and all these people, and they're really into it, and it's cool. It's inspiring to bring all these personalities, all these like expertise, all this expertise and all this like knowledge, all this separate knowledge and all this like I don't know, individuality into a business. It's pretty neat. It makes my business that much stronger, and it's fun. I enjoy leading these guys and then inspiring them to lead others, and I guess it's the bigger picture. It's not the easiest thing in the world. We're tired. I'm tired right now. We've been traveling for a couple weeks. I'm tired. But the beauty of it is I get to go home. In a few days, I'll be home, and I get a lot of freedom. So we are willing as a team to work hard and fast and create that money so that we can have that freedom and that time to live our lives however the heck we want to live our lives. Take control of your situation, start your own business so that you have that power to create your time, when you work, when you make money, how much money you make. Because you know what? It's just a decision. You want to make a lot of money, well then decide to make a lot of money and then put it into motion. Set the goal and then start to work on it. So Bonnaroo is a total success. The whole trip's been great. It was really exciting to do this documentary, to show the whole 18 days and from start to finish. We're on our last leg now. We've been traveling for the last 3 days. It's a great feeling to go through such an enormous thing and to part with such with smiles on their, everyone had a smile on their face and felt really satisfied from what happened. Try some new things, have a new experience and meet new people, and who knows, there's so many, you just never know what life can bring you. So it's not just about making the money, it's also about, it's about inspiring these people to go out and chase life in a much bigger way. And that's it. Trip is over, and it was a total success. It was great.